Dear respected elders, brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to YouTube channel Forgive Me Allah. This video is about Surah Al-Mulk and the virtues and benefits of reading it. So we begin with a question. The question is, it is said that reading Surah Al-Mulk at night protects a person from the punishment of the grave. Can that be achieved if one recites it by day? Will it save us from the punishment of the grave even if we read it by day? So I would like to say firstly that is an excellent question, and it is one that we are going to answer now. So as we go back to the initial part, which was the beginning, it is said that Surah Al-Mulk offers protection from the punishment of the grave if one persists in reciting it by night and day, but the night is more certain. So this is very interesting that reading any surah of Quran can only be good and rewarding for us. For each letter that we read of Quran, we receive 10 good deeds, which is absolutely amazing, and it is a great reward and blessing, and we can only thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his unlimited bounties. So as we read about the Surah Al-Mulk, we can read it during the day, we can read it at night, we can read it anytime we wish to read it, and the reward will always be very high. However, if you read certain surahs at certain times, the reward will increase. So it is more beneficial, 100%, if we read Surah Al-Mulk after Maghrib, after Isha Salah, because it can be also read in conjunction with Surah Yasin, Surah Alif Lam Mim Sajda, Surah Al-Mulk, Surah Waqiyah. If we read them all together as like a mini group of surahs, then that can also be very beneficial. But reading Surah Mulk after Maghrib is definitely, or Isha Salah should I say as well. So reading Surah Mulk after Maghrib or Isha is definitely a great virtue and reward. And yes, reading Surah Mulk does protect one from the punishment of the grave. Now, this is a very special surah for us to read, and if we can see, the benefit of it and what we will get in return, especially being saved from the torture and the torments of the grave, is something that we all should wish for. So reading Surah Mulk at night, it will be very simple. Pray your Salat al-Maghrib or your Salat al-Isha, and then you can begin your routine of your after Salah prayers, your after Salah zikr, and then after your prayers you can sit and read some Quran, and then within that framework you can read Surah Al-Mulk, and then that definitely will give you the reward and also the protection from the punishment of the grave once we pass away. It is also very important that we understand that punishment of the grave is also related to when one goes to the bathroom, and especially when you're urinating. It is a habit of some of getting up very quickly, and then the drops of the urine fall on the legs. And if that is the case, that obviously makes you impure, and that can affect your prayers. And also, it is something that will cause punishment in the grave. The urine on the legs from getting up too fast from when you go to the bathroom. So we need to take care. And when one goes to the bathroom, take your time and make sure hygiene is implemented. Make sure you wait until the urine is completely stopped, so then you don't have to become in an impure state. Let's act like human beings. Let's clean ourselves properly and be hygienic and wash our hands and perform the wudu, and then we will see that we will receive great reward and benefit in our health and in our action, and also in our prayers. Our prayers will become much stronger when we are taking everything more seriously and we are organized and everything is done in a correct manner. We make dua and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from the punishment of the grave and give us the understanding of what has been said, and for us to implement it in our lives and share it with others. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to the straight path and make everything easy for us. Ameen.